Now and again, you might find yourself feeling stiff and creaky, like a rusty tin man. This physical rigidity might be due to the way you use your body in your daily life, to your mental stress, or to the access of dryness within your system. In this yoga practice, we aim to lubricate your joints, calm your nervous system, and settle your mind. We focus on mobilizing your spine, releasing tension in your hips and abdomen, and creating an overall sense of stability and calm. We take time to breathe, to move, so that you can walk away from this practice feeling warm, stable, nourished, and peaceful. For this practice, you might need a blanket to keep your knees cushioned and chair or wall to keep yourself more stable. I'm Olga Capel, yoga teacher and yoga therapist. Let's begin. We will begin this practice on your back, so take a moment now to transition down to the ground. Get comfortable on your back. Make sure that your head feels supported. Place your hands on your rib cage, but make sure that your upper arms remain in contact with the ground. Relax your shoulders. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and lean your knees against each other. Close your eyes. And take a moment to get settled in this position. Take your time to inhale. Take your time to exhale. Notice the stability of the ground underneath you. And with every exhalation, try to relax into that support that the ground provides. As you continue to breathe comfortably and steadily, bring your attention to your neck, please. As you continue to breathe, go ahead and rock your head from side to side without lifting it off the floor. Notice how far it can turn comfortably to each side. And notice how your neck feels, if there's any tension or restriction or stiffness there. And then return your head back to the center. Whenever you feel ready, slide your hands toward the opposite shoulders. Keep your shoulders relaxed. With the next exhalation, lean your right shoulder toward the ground so your upper body tips to your right along with your head. And on the inhale, return back to the center. On the exhale, tip your upper body to your left along with your head. And on the inhale, return back to the center. Continue to move like that from side to side. And again, notice how far you can lean comfortably to each side. If you notice any restriction in your upper middle back or anywhere else. And then next time when you return back to the center, stay there. Slide your hands back down and rest them on the sides of your rib cage. Relax your shoulders. Bring your attention to your lower back. And with the next exhalation, press your lower back into the ground as you pull your belly in. And on the inhale, release, returning your lower back into the arched position. And do this back and forth a few times, tipping your pelvis backwards as you exhale. And arching your lower back as you inhale. Do this at your own pace and notice how your lower back feels. if there's any stiffness or rigidity there. And then relax your back. Keep your feet on the ground. Lift your knees up so that they're pointing up. You might want to bring your feet a little bit wider apart if you wish. With the next exhalation, lean both knees to your right as far as they can go comfortably. And on the inhale, bring them back to the center. On the exhale, lean your knees to your left. And inhale back to the center. Continue to move like that, and you can turn your head in the opposite direction. When you lean your knees to the right, turn your head to your left, and then return everything back to the center. On the exhale, lean your knees to your left as you turn your head to your right, and then return back to the center. Do this a couple more times on your own, and notice whether or not you feel restriction, tension in your hips, your back, your legs. And then return back to the center, and once again lean your knees against each other. Bring your attention to your hands that are still resting on your ribcage. Begin to deepen your inhalation and lengthen your exhalation. As you inhale slowly, watch how your ribcage expands and rises. And then as you exhale slowly, watch your ribcage deflate and soften down toward the ground. Continue to breathe like that with the inhalation. Expand your ribcage, watch it rise. Pause here for a moment, experiencing that sense of fullness. And as you exhale, deflate, soften, and pause here for a second or two. Feel that. Continue to breathe like that. Nice deep inhalation as your ribcage expands and rises. Linger at the top for a couple of seconds. Then exhale slowly, deflate, and linger at the bottom for a couple of seconds. Continue to breathe like that, with those pauses in between. Breathe through your nose. Make sure that your breathing is rhythmic and consistent. Notice how your hands rise and fall with the movement of your ribcage, riding your breath like two boats on an ocean wave. Imagine your whole body rocking in a subtle way on the wave of your breath. And we will carry this breath pattern throughout the practice today with nice deep inhalation, slight pause, and long relaxed exhalation with a pause at the end. So go ahead and extend your arms in front of you and bring your feet and knees together, still keeping your knees bent. With the next inhalation, bring your arms and your knees apart. Don't touch your arms to the ground. Expand your chest. And with the next exhalation, move your arms toward each other and bring your knees together. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, move your arms and your knees apart. Expand your chest. Pause for a second or two. And as you exhale, bring your arms and your knees together. And pause for a second or two. Repeat this 2 more times, please, moving with the rhythm of your breath. Full deep breathing. And when you finish with your current cycle, extend your arms along the body. Lift your feet off the ground. Keep your knees bent. Keep your knees about hip distance apart. Same with your feet. With the next inhalation, extend your right arm forward and up as you straighten your left leg up toward the ceiling. And with the exhalation, bend your left knee and slide your right arm out and down as you turn your head in the opposite direction. And let's do it on the other side. On the inhale, raise your left arm forward and up as you straighten your right leg up toward the ceiling. And on the exhale, bend your knee, slide your left arm out and down as you turn your head away from the moving arm. Continue to move like that, right arm up, left leg toward the ceiling. And on the exhale, sweep your right arm out and down as you bend your knee and turn your head to your left. Same on the other side. Steady, leisurely pace. Pause for a couple of seconds at the end of the inhalation. And pause for a couple of seconds at the end of the exhalation. Continue to move like that. Keep a nice steady pace. As if you're swimming backstroke. Breathe deeply. And when you do an even number on both sides, with the next inhalation, extend both arms over your head and both legs up toward the ceiling. Stretch up through your heels. And on the exhale, lower your arms and bend your knees. Continue to move like that. Nice deep breath as you straighten your arms up and extend your legs up best you can. Pause for a second or two. And on the exhale, bend your knees and lower your arms. And pause here for a moment. Continue to move like that. Steady with your breath. Take your time. Keep the back of your neck long. Keep stretching away from your hips. And whenever you finish with your current repetition, go ahead and roll onto your side and transition up onto your hands and knees. Align your wrists underneath your shoulder joints and your knees underneath your hip joints. With the next inhalation, lift your chest forward and up. And as you exhale, bring your elbows down to the ground while keeping your hips where they are, with your hips over your knees still. Relax your neck. On the inhale, again, lift up on your hands and knees, lift your chest, lift your chin. And as you exhale, just bring your forearms to the ground and relax your neck while keeping your tailbone up in the air. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, lift up. Pause for a second or two. And as you exhale, bring your forearms down. And pause for a second or two. Do this one more time on your own, please. Steady breath, steady movement. And with the next breath cycle, we'll extend the movement a bit. So with the inhalation, come on up onto your hands and knees, lift your chest and chin. With the exhalation, bring your forearms down first, and then gradually move your tailbone down toward the heels, relaxing your neck. On the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees, lift your chin, lift your chest. Pause for a second or two. And as you exhale, bring your forearms down first, and then move your tailbone down toward the heels. And pause here for a second or two. Continue to move like that. So on the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees. Keep your spine very wavy, very fluid. And with the exhalation, forearms down first. And then tailbone down toward the heels with a slight pause at the end. Go through this whole cycle one more time, please. Full deep breathing. Steady pace. With the inhalation, come on up onto your hands and knees. Stay here. As you exhale, turn to your right, pulling your right shoulder and your right hip toward each other. And with the inhalation, turn back to the center. On the exhale, turn your upper body to your left, pulling your left hip and your left shoulder toward each other. Look to your left. Inhale back to the center. Continue to move like that. Exhale to your right, shortening the right side of your torso. Pause for a second or two. Inhale back to the center. Hold for a moment. And exhale, turn to your left, shortening the left side of your body. Look to your left. Inhale back to the center. Do it one more time on each side, please, with your breath. And with the next exhalation, bring your elbows down first, and then your tailbone down toward the heels. Relax your neck. Extend your arms along the body if it's comfortable, and rest your forehead on the ground. If this doesn't work, you can stack your hands on top of each other and rest your forehead over your hands. Wherever you are, breathe deep. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. As you inhale, expand your upper and middle back. Create a sense of fullness there. Pause for a second or two. And then as you exhale, slowly deflate your body. Continue to relax down toward the ground. And pause for a moment. Again, inhale, expand your upper middle back. Create a sense of fullness. Pause. And exhale, deflate, and imagine pouring out all your tensions, physical, mental, from your body through your forehead into the ground. Pause for a moment. And again, inhale. Imagine gathering all those tensions, creating space in your body. And as you exhale, imagine pouring all those tensions out from your body through your forehead into the ground. And pause for a moment. Take a couple more breaths like that, please. Continue to release your tensions, your worries from your body, from your head into the ground. Whenever you finish with your current repetition, go ahead and place your hands on your lower back. We will do several movements on your knees now, so if you need to place some extra padding under your knees, go ahead and do that now. And then stand up on your knees. With the next inhalation, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high. As you exhale, turn to your right and bring your right arm out to the side, looking back. Stay here and inhale. Reach upwards through the fingertips of your left hand. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, turn a little bit deeper to your right. Keep looking at your right hand. And with the inhalation, turn forward, reach up. And as you exhale, bend down, place your chest over your thighs and your hands on your lower back. Relax your neck. On the inhale again, lead with the chest, sweep your arms out and up as you stand up on your knees, reach up high. On the exhale, turn to your right, left arm back, look back. Inhale here, lengthen upwards and reach up toward the ceiling with the fingertips of your right hand. Exhale, deepen the twist as you reach behind you with your left hand. Look back. Inhale, lengthen upwards. Bring both arms up. As you exhale, bend down, chest over your thighs, hands on your lower back. Continue to move like that. Inhale up. Exhale, turn to your right, look back. Inhale, lengthen upwards, long spine. Exhale, deepen the twist, look back. Inhale, turn forward, arms up. And exhale, fold all the way down, hands to your lower back. Continue to move like that. Add slight pauses after your inhalation and after your exhalation, creating a little space within your breath. With the next inhalation, lift up on your knees, sweeping your arms up, reach up high. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Step your right foot forward, please. Make sure that your foot is slightly in front of your knee. Place your right hand over your front thigh. With the next inhalation, bend your front knee as you raise your left arm forward and up, stretching through the left side of the torso, looking forward. And as you exhale, lower your arm and pull back. Let's do it again on the inhale. Bend your front knee, raise your left arm, stretch. And as you exhale, come out. Do this 2 more times, please. Steady breathing pace. Slight pause after inhale, and another one after exhale. Next time when you move into the pose, stay there. With the next exhalation, anchor through your lower body and bring your hands to your chest. With the next inhalation, move your arms forward and out as if you were parting the water as you swim. Move your chest forward and up and lift the chin. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and move your hands toward your chest again. With the inhalation again, move your arms forward and out as you lift your chest and chin. Pause for a moment, and as you exhale, bend your elbows and return your hands to your chest. Pause for a moment. Continue to move like that, parting imaginary waters in front of you in big, wide movements, rhythmically with your breath. And after you finish with your current cycle, bring your arms down. Come out of the pose. Bring your right knee down to the ground. Stand up on both knees. Close your eyes. Take a couple of full deep breaths here. Notice how your body feels. Now, whenever you feel ready, open your eyes and step your left foot forward. Place your left hand over your front knee. Make sure that you're steady here. With the next inhalation, bend your front knee and raise your right arm forward and up. Stretch through the right side of the body. And as you exhale, lower your arm and pull back. And again, with the inhalation, bend your front knee, raise your right arm forward and up. Lengthen through the right side of the body. And as you exhale, come out. Do this movement 2 more times, please. Nice and steady, with slight pauses between your inhalations and exhalations. Notice how your body feels in this movement. And then next time when you move into the lunge position, stay there. With the exhalation, bring your hands toward your chest. And then as you inhale, again, extend your arms forward and then moving out as you're parting the waters, imaginary waters. And on the exhale, bring your hands toward your chest. And again, on the inhale, move your arms forward and out as you lift your chest and chin. And as you exhale, hug your belly in, bend your elbows, hands toward your chest. Do this a couple more times on your own. Deep, steady breathing. Slight pauses between your inhalations and exhalations. And whenever you finish with your current breath cycle, bring your arms down, come out of the pose, and bring your left knee down to the ground next to the right one. With the inhalation, sweep your arms out and up. Keep your arms extended, and with the next exhalation, bend down, placing your hands on the floor in front of you and your tailbone down toward the heels. On the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees, lift your chest forward and up. Curl the toes under, and as you exhale, lift your knees off the ground as you come into the downward facing dog. You can take a moment now to remove the blanket from your mat. With the next inhalation, lift up on the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, pull your heels down toward the ground as you continue to stretch from your palms into your tailbone. Continue to move like that, up on the balls of the feet as you inhale. And pull your heels down as you exhale. Do this 2 more times on your own, please. Deep breathing. And with the next inhalation, carry your upper body forward into plank. And as you exhale, slowly bring yourself down to the ground. Extend your arms forward in front of you and keep your forehead on the ground. Position your feet so that they're about hip distance apart. With the next inhalation, move your right arm forward and up and back as you turn your upper body to your right, following your hand with your gaze. And with the next exhalation, move your arm up, forward, and down, returning into the starting position. And let's do it again on the other side. On the inhale, raise your left arm and move it up and back as you keep your right ear over your right upper arm, turning your upper body to your left. And with the exhalation, move your arm up and forward again, returning to the starting position. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, raise your right arm up and back. Keep your left ear over your left shoulder. And on the exhale, move your arm up and forward again. And do the same on the other side. When your left arm moves, your right ear stays in contact with the right shoulder. And as you exhale, return back to the starting position. Continue to move like that, deep, steady breathing. Slight pause after inhale, slight pause after exhale. Once again, here you can imagine as if you're swimming freestyle. So you can slide your arm forward with your fingertips as you return to the starting position. Make sure that your upper body continues to turn following the movement of your arm. When you do an even number on both sides, return back to the center, please. Bend your elbows and slide them back so your hands stay under your shoulders, forearms on the ground, forehead on the floor. Bring your feet together, please. With the next inhalation, lift your upper body and your legs, bringing your feet wide apart. Stay here. On the exhale, slowly bring your legs together. Pause for a moment. Inhale, bring your legs apart, lifting your chest up a bit higher. Pause for a moment. Exhale, bring your legs together. Pause for a moment. Inhale, bring your legs apart, lift the chest. Pause for a moment. Again, exhale, bring your legs together. Pause. Inhale, legs apart, chest up. Pause. And with the exhalation, bring your legs down and feet together and lower your upper body and your head down toward the floor as well. Take a couple of breaths here. Notice how your body feels. And whenever you feel ready, roll onto your side. So roll onto your left side and prop your head with your left arm so that you're comfortable. Bend your knees in front of you. Keep a 90-degree angle at your knees and between your thighs and your torso. Make sure that you feel comfortable and supported here. You can rest your right arm wherever it feels comfortable. Keep your feet together, and with the next inhalation, lift your right knee up, opening your knees up like a book. And with the exhalation, lower your knee down. Continue to move like that. Lift your knee up as you inhale. The rest of your body stays stationary. And with the exhalation, lower it down. Do this 2 more times, please. Try to keep your pelvis steady. Don't let it tip backwards. And after you finish with your current repetition, see if you can slide your right knee over your left one and bring it closer to the ground. And then from here, bring your head down to the ground, extending your left arm forward. Place your right hand on the top of your rib cage. Take a deep breath here. And with the next exhalation, slowly lean your upper body to your right, unfolding into a twist. You can place your left hand over your top knee if you like. Make sure that your head feels supported. You can always put a blanket underneath if you need to. With every exhalation, continue to gently lean your upper body to your right. Don't force it. Breathe deeply. Continue to unfold gently into the twist. Keep your right shoulder relaxed and your right arm supported. Continue to breathe deeply with slight pauses after your inhalation and after your exhalation. Notice how your body feels here. If there are areas of resistance that show up. If they do, don't fight that resistance. Relax into it. Full deep breathing. And with the next exhalation, roll onto your left side again. Unwind your legs, roll onto your back. Place your hands on your knees and circle your knees away from each other a few times. And then whenever you feel ready, roll onto your right side. Support your head with your right arm for starters. Bend your knees in front of you. Stack your knees on top of each other and your feet on top of each other. Make sure that your pelvis stays perpendicular to the ground. With the next inhalation, lift your top knee, opening your knees up like a book. Feet stay together. And as you exhale, lower your knee down. Continue to move like that. So inhale, lift your knee up without moving your pelvis. And as you exhale, bring it down. Do this 2 more times on your own, please. And whenever you finish with your current repetition, see if you can slide your top knee over your bottom one so that your left knee moves closer toward the floor. Free up your right hand and put your head on the ground. Place your right hand over your top knee and then place your left hand over your rib cage. Take a deep breath here. And with the next exhalation, slowly move your upper body to your left, relaxing your shoulder, letting your left arm hang down toward the floor. Continue to breathe here. With every exhalation, continue to lean the left side of your body in the direction of the ground. Don't force it. Think of your body gently unfolding into the twist, using the weight of your rib cage and the weight of your arm to lean your body into the pose. Full deep breathing, slight pauses after your inhale and after your exhale. Turning your head to your left along with your rib cage. Notice how this twist feels on this side. If there are any areas of resistance, see if you can relax that resistance with your breath. And then with the next exhalation, roll onto your right side again. And from here, transition up onto your hands and knees. On the inhale, lift your chest forward and up. As you exhale, bring your elbows down and move your tailbone down toward the heels. Relax your neck. On the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees. Lift your chest. Curl the toes under. And as you exhale, lift your knees and move into the downward facing dog. Stretch back. On the inhale, carry your upper body forward into plank, aligning your shoulders over your wrists. And as you exhale, return into the downward facing dog and stretch from your palms into your tailbone. Relax your neck. Move back and forth several times like that. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Linger at the end of your inhalation for a second or two. And at the end of your exhalation for a second or two. Next time when you move into the downward facing dog, stay there. Little by little, walk your hands towards your feet so you end up standing on your feet and hanging down from your hips. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Keep your knees comfortably bent. Take several full deep breaths here, feeling the weight of your head, the weight of the rib cage, the weight of your shoulders. And then press your feet firmly into the ground, engage your legs. With the next inhalation, lead with your chest, bring your arms out to the sides, and go up into standing. Reach up high, stretch. And with the exhalation, bring your arms down. Stand up tall, close your eyes. Take a couple of full deep breaths here. Notice how you feel. And then whenever you feel ready, bring your feet wide apart and turn your toes outwards. Make sure that you're still steady in the pose. Keep your arms down for now. With the next inhalation, bend to your right as you sweep your left arm up. With the exhalation, bend your knees, return your upper body back to the center, and bend your elbows out to the sides, palms up. With the next inhalation, straighten your legs, sweep your right arm up and bend to your left, looking down to your left. With the inhalation, stand back up first, bend your elbows out to the sides, and then bend both knees, pulling your knees apart. With the inhalation again, extend your legs first, sweep your left arm up, bend sideways looking down. And with the next exhalation, bend your knees as you return your upper body into the upright position and bending your elbows out to the sides. Continue to move like that. Extend your legs, bring your right arm over, bend sideways. And then exhale, bend your knees, elbows out to the sides, upper body in the center. Continue to move like that with your breath from side to side. And then next time when you return back to the center, bend your knees, pull them apart. Place your palms together in front of your chest. Keep your spine long and the shoulders away from the ears. With every exhalation, sink a little bit deeper into the pose as you continue to pull your knees apart. Inhale here, lengthen the spine. And exhale again, sink a little deeper into the pose. And lengthen as you inhale. Take 2 more breaths like that with slight pauses after your inhalation and after your exhalation. Make sure that you stay steady and firm in this position with weight equally distributed through both feet. And then with the next inhalation, stand up, reach up high. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Now go ahead and grab a chair, or you can use a wall if that's more convenient. Place the chair next to you on your right with the back of the chair facing you. We will be doing tree pose, standing on the left foot and resting your right knee slightly against the back of the chair. So go ahead and bring the weight of the body to your left foot. When you feel ready, bend your right knee and lift it in front of you and then guide it out to the side. Make sure that your chair is close enough so that you can barely touch the chair with your knee without leaning onto the chair. Find a stable position here. With the next inhalation, raise your arms up. And with the exhalation, move your arms out into the Y shape with palms facing up. Stand here, breathe deep. Think of yourself as a tree drawing nourishment in through your roots. So every time you inhale, think of pulling moisture and nourishment from the ground, through your leg, into your belly. And every time you exhale, imagine distributing that nourishment from your belly outwards into the rest of the body, into your head, arms, torso. Continue to breathe like that. With every inhalation, draw the moisture in from the ground. Pause for a moment. Exhale, slowly distributing that moisture throughout the system. Pause for a moment and continue to breathe like that. Deep, steady breathing. Tall, strong tree. When you finish with your current breath cycle, slowly bring your foot down. Shift the weight from side to side a couple of times. And then move the chair to the other side. Shift the weight of the body to your right foot. Once again, bend your left knee forward in front of you and then guide it out to the side. Make sure that the chair is just close enough so that your knee can touch the back of the chair comfortably without leaning on it. Keep the weight of your body on your right foot. Stand nice and tall here. Breathe deeply. With every inhalation, imagine drawing the nourishment, the moisture from the ground through your leg into your belly. And as you exhale, imagine expanding it, spreading it throughout your body, into your arms, into your head, everywhere else. Continue to breathe like that. Deep, steady breathing with slight pause after inhale and slight pause after exhale. And slowly slide your foot down. Move the chair out of the way. Bring your feet wide apart. Place your hands on your knees. Take a deep breath here. And with the next exhalation, bend down, sliding your hands down towards your ankles. With the inhalation, bend your knees and pull them apart as you lift your chest up. And with the exhalation, bend down, extend your legs, relax your neck and shoulders. Do this movement several more times. Inhale, bend your knees, pull them apart, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, bend forward, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And whenever you finish with your current repetition, press your feet firmly into the ground. Lead with your chest and go up into standing. Stretch up. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Transition down into a comfortable seated position of your choice. You can sit on a floor, bolster, or chair, whatever works best for you. Take a moment to get settled. Make sure that you're comfortable in this position and that your spine is upright. Next, we will do right nostril breathing. So you will be using a thumb and ring finger of your right hand. Go ahead and place your fingers over the bony part of your nose. Block your left nostril completely and your right nostril slightly. And breathe in slowly through the right nostril. When you finish inhaling, hold for a couple of seconds. Block your right nostril fully, unblock your left nostril slightly, and then exhale through the left nostril. When you finish exhaling, pause for a couple of seconds. We'll continue to breathe like that. Breathe in through a partially blocked right nostril and try to inhale for at least 10 seconds, best you can. Pause for 2 seconds. And then exhale through a partially blocked left nostril. And pause for 2 seconds. Continue to breathe like that. Try to make both your inhalation and exhalation at least 10 seconds long. And if your nostrils are feeling blocked today, you can do an imaginary right nostril breathing without using your hand. Make sure that your shoulders stay relaxed and that you're getting taller and taller with every breath cycle. And once you finish with your current breath cycle, place your hands on your knees. With the next inhalation, pull your chest forward and up and lift the chin up a bit. And as you exhale, round your back, tuck the chin in and pull back. Continue to move like that. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, as if you're sending a wave all along your spine. And on the exhale, round your back, tuck the chin in. Do this movement 2 more times, please. Continue to articulate your spine. And when you finish with your current cycle, sit up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Make sure that your body is not stiff in the attempt to stay upright. Settle into a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe deeply and comfortably. And as you continue to breathe, imagine that you're sitting in the shallow, warm water with a body of water in front of you, whether it's a river or a lake or an ocean, real or imaginary. Imagine yourself looking at the vast expanse of water in front of you. And as you look at the water in front of you, the sun begins to rise on the horizon. Imagine the first rays of the sun illuminating the sky. And as you continue to breathe and continue to look at the water, the sun keeps slowly rising, illuminating the sky with a warm golden glow and illuminating the water with its reflection in front of you. Continue to breathe deeply. And imagine that as the sun continues to slowly rise on the horizon, the reflection of the sun in the water becomes longer and longer, moves in your direction until it reaches you and surrounds you. Imagine yourself sitting in this shallow water and light. Imagine the golden glow from the sun all around you, in the sky and in the water. And as you continue to breathe, imagine as if you're drawing nourishment through your base, through the tailbone, up into your body. So with every inhalation, imagine drawing this nourishment in the form of water and light, bringing it up into your pelvis, and with the exhalation, distributing it throughout your pelvis and your legs. With the next inhalation, draw that nourishment from the base up toward your belly. Pause for a moment. And as you exhale, imagine distributing that nourishment throughout your belly. And pause for a moment, feeling it inside. With the next inhalation, imagine drawing that nourishment and taking it up toward your chest, your upper back. Pause for a moment, hold it there. And as you exhale, distribute it throughout your rib cage, your upper back, your chest. Hold for a moment. Next time, draw the nourishment from the base all the way up towards your throat. Pause for a moment. And as you exhale, spread it out through your neck and upper back. With the next inhalation, draw the nourishment from the base all the way up towards your head. Pause for a moment. And as you exhale, spread it out through your head. With the next inhalation, draw the nourishment from the base all the way up to the top of your head. And as you exhale, imagine the warm glow around your head. Continue to breathe here, and for the next several breath cycles, imagine bringing that nourishment from the base up to whichever areas feel the most restricted. And take several breaths with the inhalation, drawing the nourishment in and up toward the tight area, holding it there for a moment. And with the exhalation, spreading it out, bringing moisture, lubrication with it. Imagine your thirsty tissues drinking that nourishment. Imagine the nourishment lubricating your joints, your spine. Imagine yourself becoming saturated with this liquid gold of light. Imagine your whole body becoming filled with that warm golden glow. And softening with that glow. Continue to breathe deeply and steadily as you stay aware of your sensations. Take 2 more breaths with that awareness. Notice how your body and your mind feel right now. And with the next inhalation, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high. And as you exhale, place your palms together in front of the chest. Relax your chin down. Take another breath or 2 here. And thank you for joining me today. Namaste.